Hey Tim, so this is the way that I would set up what we talked about earlier. So the first thing is you'd obviously set up the Google form, and within that Google form, you would attach it to the spreadsheet just like normal. Then once you were inside of the spreadsheet, get out of that. Once you were inside of the spreadsheet and the form was auto populating, you would set up a tab. So much like you've done here with the operations, you'd set up a tab. And the way that it automatically filters, if we were to go to the finance tab, in this first box, A1, you would type in this formula. So it's a query. And the thing that makes this work is if you look, the name of the form that it's pulling the query from is master operations. So whatever you called that tab is where it would pull from. Then it's pulling from column A through column S. So that might look different depending on how many columns you had in the form. So when you populate the spreadsheet with the form, in this one, it was up through column S. Yours might be up through column D, column B, whatever it might be. So that would go there. And then you would put in the parentheses select where, and this is where it depends. So the way you set it up is where B contains finance. That's because in column B, that's what they selected in this form. Yours might be column C, and it might say Monroe County, Powell County, whatever county the school is in. And so if it was column C, it would say where C contains whatever the county is. And then close parentheses, that's what would allow you to be able to pull that information. So the first thing you would do, set up the Google form, and then you would have a tab for every school in the that you or school district that you were looking at here in that Google form. So that would be step one. The next step then would be to create a sheet for each school. So if I were to, let me see if I can find one here. So if I were to go to, I think I did this morning with something. Yeah. So what I would do would be go in here and let's say that this sheet would be Powell County. This would be the Powell County other Google sheet. You would do an import range, and you would put in this link. So this is the link from a previous spreadsheet, and then the name of the tab, and then the columns that you would want to import. So what I did was, to give you an example, this is linked from this one right here. So essentially, if you were to go to this link, it would take you to this Google Sheet. And then when something is changed in this Google Sheet, so if I were to go to Area Technology Center, write vacant here, it's going to show up there. So it would allow you, if this was your master form and you linked that to, if this was your master form, excuse me, you linked it to the Powell County sheet, then once you typed in on this sheet, it would show up in the Powell County um, uh, Google sheet, whatever you set up. So that's how that would kind of work. The way then that I would trigger yourself to know when something was changed or done, it would be two ways. You could set up an extra column, so this could be um, completed. Let's just say, and um, you could go to Tools, Notification Rules, and when any changes are made to the Powell County sheet, then you could get an email from that. So, you know, like you could get it at the end of the day and get a daily digest, which would essentially tell you if the form was changed that day, it would email you, or you could get an email every time that someone changed the form. That's the easiest way, I think, to do it. So, once again, create the Google form. You set up your tabs with each of your school districts. You use this formula. Once again, make sure that this is the name of the form. You have the correct number of columns. You have the column, whatever column contains the information that you want to sort. and then the name of that thing, and then they'll automatically populate. And then you're going to create a sheet for each school system. Once you create a sheet for each school system, you will go in and put this in with the name of your sheet and the place that you want it to be. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Once again, if you've got any questions, just let me know, and I will be happy to make sure that I help you guys out. Thanks.